Well, hey everyone, how are you? It's lovely to see you again as usual, and I always say that, but I really do mean it. It's lovely to see you all again, especially the people that watch my wee shopping unbaggings, because as you know, I buy a lot of the same stuff every week, but this week we've gone to Morrison's just for a wee change. But again, we just tend to buy a lot of the same stuff because we eat a lot of the same stuff. So you guys are coming over here to watch these every week. You know, I really do appreciate it. So thank you once again. So like I said, we have gone to Morrison's this week. Morrison's a wee bit pricier than the other supermarkets we go to, but it is nice just for a wee change because we do like Morrison's. But we spent just over £76. So again, I'll just show you what I picked up in no particular order. So I got my usual bag of tatties, and then I'd ran out of frozen peas, so I picked up a bag of their frozen peas, and we fancied fish cakes, and I thought these ones looked really nice. This is something that you'll typically find on sale or on offer in Tesco or Sainsbury's, but nope, full price in Morrison's, but I'm sure they'll be lovely. And then I needed some oil, and then their tuna as well. Just a wee bit dearer than the usual tuna, and it's their own brand, but again, you know, it's just to be expected at Morrison's. And then some of the ready-made custard as well. It's just that time of the year where we have more custard than normal. And then some cleaner for the loo. I find this one really good. But again, this is usually something you'll find on offer. There weren't as many offers, I did notice, at Morrison's on things that we would normally buy at Tesco. And then a big bag of ice cubes just to pop into the freezer. My frozen jackets, which I love. And I know these are really pricey for what they are, but they are delicious. And then a bag of frozen chips as well. Something, again, you will normally find on offer where I usually go, but nope, full price, but there you go. And then a bag of frozen sweet corn, which lasts ages, and we will probably have this for about 3 or 4 weeks before I need to replace that one. It does last quite a long time. And then a wee lemon as well. I'll probably put this beside the fish cakes from earlier. So yep, just one wee lonely lemon. And then I got a white cabbage because we're going to be having cabbage, potatoes and ham or gammon. So I don't know whether to make a recipe video out of that, you know, the slow cooked gammon. I'm not sure yet. I might, I'll let you know. And then one kitchen roll, and this was on offer, which I'm glad because that's £3 odd just for the one roll, which is crazy. And then a bunch of bananas as well. And then I got one bag of salad leaves. I won't need too much salad this week, so I just got one small bag. And then a white loaf. Mr. What's for Tea has been liking the white bread recently. He used to make his own. He hasn't done it for ages because he didn't feel it lasted very long, whereas he will just pop this into the freezer and lift out a couple of slices each morning or whenever he needs it, and it defrosts really quickly as well. And then a monster cauliflower. This thing is massive. We're going to be having cauliflower and macaroni cheese combined at one point during the week. And then some spreading cheese. Mr. What's for Tea has been loving this recently. I've been getting this the last few weeks just for on top of Ryvita. And then I've heard good reports about this chicken gravy, so I thought I'd give it a wee go. It was actually a recommendation from one of you, so I'm going to give that a go and see what it's like. And then my usual Actimel. And then for butter this week, this one was on offer as well. Don't usually buy the Anchor, but I thought I'd give it a go just because it's on offer. And then a tuna Napolitana seasoning sachet, which is a wee bit different to my normal tuna pasta bake seasoning. This one doesn't go into the oven. This all just gets combined on the stovetop and then served, which Mr. What's for Tea prefers over the pasta that goes into the oven. Oh, and then this marmalade, this was my mistake. I went onto the website, and this Bon Maman marmalade is usually £3.50 a jar. And I seen on the website there were 65p or 2 for £1, and I thought it was a mistake by Morrison's themselves. So I decided to add 2 to the cart, 2 for £1, not realising it was the wee tiny sample jar. So yeah, my mistake, but never mind. Let's move on. And then this is the gammon joint I might be making the video recipe on, but I'm not sure yet. That's just going to get popped into the slow cooker. And then some corned beef slices just for a sandwich or a roll throughout the week. And this was a substitution. This isn't the one I ordered, but yeah, it'll be fine. They're all more or less the same anyway. And then a wee jar of tartar sauce. This is just to go with the fish cakes, and the same as the mushy peas. These are just to go with the fish cakes as well. Sometimes I use garden peas, but we do like a wee mushy pea. And then one of you had recommended last week that I try the Morrison's cream of tomato soup. This was actually the reason why we went to Morrison's this week, so I will let you know how that compares to the Heinz. And then one of their Greek style honey yogurts, a couple of packs of the pasta and sauce just to pop into the cupboard. So we've got the cheese and broccoli, and I think the other one is cheese, leek and ham, just to add to what I've already got. And then I've slowed this down because it's too quick. Some of the lighter Heinz mayonnaise, and these yogurts are 5 for £5, and these are the best protein yogurts that I've ever tried. They're beautiful and creamy and smooth. I do find that a lot of the protein yogurts are quite chalky and thick and sometimes quite hard, to swallow, but these are an absolute joy to eat, so highly recommend you give these a go if you're looking for a higher protein yogurt with not many calories at all, so they are fab all round. And then some of the mini cheddars, this is the Red Leicester flavour, which are very cheesy and they're lovely. A couple of packs of the proper chips barbecue. I'd ordered one barbecue, one salt. They didn't have any salt one, so I got 2 of the barbecue. And then for biscuits this week, I picked up the McVitie's Gold Bars. Haven't had these for absolute years and they were on offer, so I said I'll give those a go. And then a pack of these digestives creams, which I haven't seen before, but Mr. What's for Tea does like a digestive, so I reckon he's going to like these. And I haven't seen these before. A wee bit smaller than normal digestives, but yeah, they'll be nice. And then this 4-pack of old-fashioned school cakes. And this is something I'd have got at school. If you're from the UK, you'll be familiar with this, with loads of pink custard on the top. And I do make this from time to time, but I just seen it and I thought, yeah, add to basket, just for nostalgia reasons. That kind of thing really does make me smile. But it's very easy to make yourself, actually. And I did do a video recipe for this about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. If you want to give that a go, just search that on my channel, and it's just old-fashioned school cake squares. So thank you so much for watching, as usual, if you're still here, and a huge thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and to the channel members here on YouTube as well. And I have updated my wee list, so your names will be there by now, so apologies for the delay. I did get a wee bit behind, but yeah, like I said, I have updated these. I do update them about once a month, or I aim to update them once a month, but time just got away with me this month. But they are updated now, so thank you all once again for your support, and thank you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments, for those that thumbs up the videos or share them, or have bought me a coffee using the Buy Me a Coffee link, or even left me a super thanks donation on the channel. It is all very much appreciated. I'm constantly blown away by everything that you do to support me and the channel, so once again, thank you all very much, and I will catch up with you during the week. So take care and bye for now. Bye now.